Hey yo, DCN news time.
DCN news time.
Yeah, this is our last news for today.
Yeah. I like this one is very interesting.
Right, and again, follow us on Instagram if you haven't already. Information is right below the screen. We come from a culture where arranged marriages is pretty common.
Yep. Still happens
today.
Yep.
Although not as much as it used to happen.
Right.
Chinese people have a thing. We believe so much in predestined relationships. Throughout history, most, if not all, not all, but like most marriages
Yep.
were prearranged by the parents, or by like a maypole or like somebody. They match you by your like birth dates and signs, all this.
Your
Sheng
characters,
Eight
right?
characters.
8 characters. So, and why is this, right? Is because Chinese people, they're like love wasn't a thing. It was, but
But they believed more about like, okay, Chinese people believed in Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism.
Exactly.
We put it all together. Basically, you listen to your parents about what they want for your future spouse. Because of their beliefs in Buddhism and Taoism, they believe in the characters that will find the perfect match for them.
Exactly.
And that's what they made for us.
Right.
So a lot of those marriages end up actually pretty happy because, you know, that's what people did.
That's what people
did. It
did
wasn't
back
like,
then.
you know, online dating, like whatever.
Right. And I mean, if you think about it, I mean, China has 5,000 years, right? And really only in the last less than 100 years, because even in the 1910s, 1920s, there were arranged marriages, right? But really in the last 100 years, you know, it's become more of a westernized, it's become more of a modern culture.
Right.
And I'm not saying that we should go back to arranged marriages. No, not at all. But it's really important to know what the purpose of the arranged marriage is. Because people nowadays, when they hear that, they go, oh, that's archaic. Oh, how can you not choose your person? But hold on, understand where it comes from. So anyways, this story.
Well, let me ask you guys a question first. Well, let me put this out there first. If you agree to be in an arranged marriage, like this is not like a I'll try it out kind of thing.
Right.
This is like you have to be like, okay, I'm in.
Right.
Arranged marriage, I'm in, because there's no like arranged marriage / divorce.
Right.
So you want to get in.
Right.
If you have to understand,
You gotta understand.
you might not ever see this girl or guy until the night of your wedding.
Yep.
You don't know what they look like.
You don't have a chance to date and find out what he likes or she likes.
And honestly, you're just gonna have to be okay with that.
Yeah, you gotta quote unquote take the plunge. And actually this happens a lot, even in pop culture. Like for example, I watched The New Girl, right? That show.
Yeah.
There's an Indian American girl there, and she is being set up by her parents.
Yes.
So this happens in Chinese culture, Indian culture, and in this story, Middle Eastern culture.
Right.
And a lot, maybe even Africa. I mean, really, it's only the westernized like Italy and you know the European countries like Germany, Italy, all the European countries, France, America, Canada, where we celebrate more of a modern culture about finding your love, finding your soulmate. You know, the other countries like, here's your soulmate, Mike. That's them. We're digressing a lot, but this is the story now.
There's a person in Saudi Arabia, and he and a woman both, you know, were okay with arranged marriage.
Yeah.
And they had a big wedding, and at the night of the wedding, they were taking pictures.
Right. So he has not seen the girl yet.
No.
At all. So he's like, yeah, oh man, I got married. Like we're celebrating. Like they're basically married.
Yeah, they are married.
They're married.
Yes.
They're married.
Yeah.
Okay. So he hasn't seen the girl yet.
No.
So the photographer's like, oh, we need you guys to pose for wedding pictures.
Yep.
So as she takes off the veil, he basically does like a
yes.
And basically,
like, oh my God.
Like, oh my God.
And he said, quote, "You are not the girl I want to marry." And he declared this. That's what the article says. "You are not the one I had imagined. I am sorry, but I divorce you." Like right there.
Yeah.
And then the girl obviously is like,
she's completely devastated. She, you know, it says that she's like launches into tears and da-da-da. Her life is ruined. And okay. And basically he's just, why? Because she's probably not as pretty as he thought.
Right. And the groom said that he had not been able to see his bride's face before the marriage.
Right.
Well,
so so a lot of the feedback, I'm glad it's bashing the guy.
Yes.
Because we should be bashing the guy. Don't bash arranged marriage, okay? If you choose to be arranged, like Mike said, like I was saying, know what the territory is, okay? Understand the spirituality behind it. This guy clearly doesn't have any hint of that. I'm not going to blame his parents, but, you know, he was not instilled with the values, traditional values that's attached to arranged marriage, and he's still basically like thinking, yeah, I'll agree to it, but she better be hot. Right?
Why would you go into arranged marriage thinking that the girl is going to be ultra beautiful? You don't know. Right. So you took a chance and you waited till the night of the wedding to do this in front of everybody? How low are you?
I also blame the people around him because maybe they were telling him like, oh, don't worry, she's gorgeous. She looks like a model.
Well, that's my point.
You know what I mean?
If he has these thoughts, that he shouldn't be in a arranged marriage.
True, that's true too.
What kind of just horrid arsehole are you to be like, for everybody, like right there, I divorce you. You're not who I thought you looked like. I divorce you. Like, okay, even if he is like arse, and he's like, okay, this is really not who I thought she was gonna be. You know what? Okay, wait a few days, wait a week, wait some time. What? Right there?
Right
Seriously?
There. You got no class.
All right, guys, let us know your feelings about the story on our Facebook page, facebook.com/DoubleChenShow, or in the comments below. Again, follow us on Instagram, and let us know how you like the DCN. All right, guys, thanks for watching.
Peace.